some are wondering what's going on today on Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. I know it's been a while. Things just, as you know, I live a very hectic life. What I'm about to show you today, I was going to do about a week or so ago, but we had to deal with a sudden loss in our family, and that took a bit of time, but no worries. She had a great run. She went out peacefully, and she didn't suffer, to anyone who might have been concerned. What you're seeing here is a rock. You're going to also see my front hitch in action today. And I'm going to show you a couple other neat toys I got for myself. But as you go through the lawn here, and it's going to depend what I find as I dig, I did the preliminaries here, well, last year actually. I dug this right around this time last year, and then my truck had to be down for 4 months. Do the same here, same right here. Now again, I'm about to show you some toys I bought for myself and a trick I'm going to use. As you know, we're on a mountain, itty roads, and certain boulders have surfaced that were actually not surfaced 20 or so years ago when we moved here. And when you think about it on a cosmic scale, 20 years is really not a long time, so that's something to think about. So anyway, let me show you what I got. First order of business, you're going to need a roto hammer or rotary hammer, but you'll just call them roto hammers. This is a Milwaukee Fuel. I tend to be a fan of Milwaukee, and I'm not trying to endorse anyone. I'm not being paid by them. I'm just saying who I use and why. I already have a collection of the M18 batteries. I got the 5.0s here. They make even bigger for these. And this is the 2912-20, which, what do you know? Still got the original box right here. So this is the 2912-20. Now that -20 just means that it's the standalone tool. I got plenty of batteries, so I only needed to buy the tool. But -22, let's say, would come as a kit. You can learn more about this on the official Milwaukee website, so I will leave a link in the description to this tool, as well as Home Depot's link, because you can't buy directly from Milwaukee. You have to go through one of the authorized dealers. In my opinion, Home Depot is one of their better dealers, and if you're going to get it through Home Depot, my only recommendation is you create an account with Home Depot so that order number is easily tracked, especially because the tool comes with a 5-year warranty. And interestingly enough, looks like Home Depot left this big sticker here that has their SKU number. So this is the Home Depot SKU number for the 2912-20 if you should want to purchase it from Home Depot. And the one final tidbit that I want to put out there is that watch how you punch your numbers, especially use the number pad on your keyboard. The 6 is right under the 9. Why do I say this? Well, Milwaukee happens to have a 2612. It's the same architecture as this, taking the same type of bits as well, the SDS-Plus. More on that in a little bit. But it doesn't have the standalone hammering feature. It's actually a lot smaller. Well, not a lot smaller, but definitely smaller scale. And I knew this after the tool came. Like, that's an awfully small box. No, this is not the big roto hammer I remember. Do a little more digging, and that's when I found that this is the model I wanted to get. And here's another reason why I personally like Home Depot, or at least when I buy Milwaukee products. I didn't even use it. I slipped it right in the box, gave them my order number because I ordered it online, and they were awesome enough to take it right back. So bear that in mind. So again, the 2612 doesn't have a standalone hammering feature. If you want to, let's say, use one of these here, you won't be able to with the 2612. And the one other thing I want to add about that too, it's actually less common. If you're intent on getting a 2612, you're going to have to order it. Whereas this 2912 is more commonplace, and a really good Home Depot will have them readily available in stock. So that's all I got on that. Otherwise, the only other thing I have to say, and the one last thing I have to say about this, is there really is no way to describe a feeling that comes over a man when a tool is finally out of his dreams and into his toolbox. And then after that, what you're going to need This model takes an SDS-Plus. That has to do with this here. I don't know if the camera will focus or not on it. But that's industry standard. It's called SDS-Plus. This I got from my local hardware store. This I also got from my local hardware store. This is a 5/8 anchor bolt. People just call them Hiltis sometimes. You know, Hilti's a brand. Just like people call soda a Coke. Yeah, or razor blades a Gillette. Same thing here. Got this from my local hardware store. This is 5/8 coarse thread. And then I got this D-ring here to go on the 5/8 anchor. There you go. And typically 5/8 nuts takes a 15/16 wrench, which I have here, as I do a deep socket on my cordless impact. So that's what I got to show over there. Next, I'm going to show you drilling into the rock and then hammering this in here. All right. Yeah. There we go. See what this does. Alrighty, well, got the hole drilled. Alright, so the hole's been drilled. Not sure how well this is going to work out. But, and, you know, it's funny, there's everything about, oh, she's talking about rock dust. I know that concrete's a concern. Oh, this is going in so far, so it's good. Oh, look at that. Alrighty. 15/16 socket. Let's see. Might have to turn this a little more. Let's see how this fares. Oh, look at that. All right. I think I should have enough fun. I would have had like a little more thread sticking out, but this should work. And I guess if I gotta take this nut out, I will. All right, so I got it started off camera. Obviously, the D-ring I'll reuse and salvage. I think the anchors are a one-time deal. There's enough thread on. You know, I'm not hanging a lifeline off of this or anything, so just pulling a freaking rock. So this should be good. Yeah, this should be good for what I'm looking to do. All right, now let's get this sucker hooked up. And if you're watching this, Connie, hopefully I did a better job with this here Hilti than my dad. So just want to put that out there. I mean, it went in pretty straightforward, so I think I did all right. But I'll let you be the judge of that. So here it is hooked up. I didn't show going into my towing kit because, well, I realize I have a lot to explain about it and maybe just warrants its own video, but I will reference this tow hook again in that video. So the shortest thing I have is a 12-foot sling, so I just routed it through my bow shackle like so. This cuts the length in half. This is perfect. Got the other bow shackle that's a little bit smaller. The one thing I will explain, I'll explain it again in the next video. This hook I got from Amazon. They come joined together in one fatter ring. I think they're meant to be like the tow hooks for a flatbed. I just cut that over the cutting wheel. So here it is, hooked and ready to go. And I just got to find a good vantage point, and we shall yank a rock with the 3500. Holy chicken strips, that man. Yeah, it did the job so far as I know. Looks like the Hilti stayed. I just feel I could salvage this D-ring. Yeah, the thing I meant to say prior to all this was either going to be the most brilliant thing I ever tried or the stupidest. I'm not sure. Nothing got damaged or anything, so I don't think it was all that stupid. You can see I have my so-called escape route here. Bring the truck around through there. Then I'm gonna back up to this boulder here, and then gonna deposit it either somewhere here, perhaps. That'd probably be a good place. Maybe right here in this spot. I have a choice of one of those spots over there. So I at least have a place to put the boulder. Guess it's one way to drive the rock. I think that's the pioneers used to do it. I don't know. I wonder how SpongeBob feels about all this. Alright. Let's crawl through that space now, like so. Of course, I'm watching myself. I'm watching my moves. Should be okay. Keep it on 4 low so I don't tear anything up. This whole back section needs a whole bunch of attention. Lots of deep craters, just to name a few. But yeah, this is amongst the many things I'm trying to get done here. See, I'm looking at my mirrors to watch where my wheels are. Make sure I'm not running over anything I shouldn't be. Gotta keep the wheels straight as I can to get around that other crater. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, 4 low's amazing, especially with those 410 gears. Hope I won't hit those down branches. Yep, I hit the down branches. Hopefully this won't be too much of a problem. Alrighty. Away we go. Alrighty then. Now I will pop the sucker in neutral. It depends how well it's. Yeah, okay. You know where neutral is on most shifters nowadays. Going to regular 4-wheel drive, or I'm going to 2-wheel drive for now until I back up to the rock. See how well this holds. Almost. Don't want to trap yourself. That would not be a good situation. Ah, perfect. Like it was meant to be there. Okay, it literally rolled right back into place here. Well, not back into it, just rolled into place. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, that's why I'm going to rip out all the rocks first. I only really had time to do one. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you with all the preliminary work. I want to spend time digging and find that I can't rip the rock out. So you can see it barely worked. Oh look, it's a rare rock. There's a hilty out of it. No worries. If it bothers anyone enough, you know what? I'll get me a cordless grinder. That's probably as soon as I know how much it's going to be to do the first maintenance on our new log splitter and tune up and sharpen the baby chainsaw. Once I know how much that's going to cost, that cordless M18 grinder will probably be the next toy I get myself. Definitely use it for that. Yeah, that's the only one to show. I did kind of have to hustle things a bit because weather's getting, skies are getting pretty dark. So I did feel a few raindrops. So I got to really get moving on this. So yeah, I know it's been a while, and in fact, tomorrow I'm going to the relative's apartment to help clean that out. So I'll be dealing with that tomorrow. So hopefully I'll have time during the week to do the preliminary on the other rocks, and maybe that'll be for next weekend, ripping out the other rocks. So with that in mind, that's what I'm going to call this video part 1. Hopefully I can film part 2 next week, but that's all I got to show right here. And I think I'm going to go off for a well-earned drink. And you know what a drink is for me, for those who've been watching me over the years. Yep, so I'm having me a well-earned drink now. As you saw, first time ever I filmed me filling the cup. My 50-50 blend of Diet and regular Coke. So I'm gonna enjoy this Coca-Cola. And then I got a call I now have to answer in Rye. So hopefully you liked it. There'll be hopefully more to come sooner than later, and well, hopefully the rest of this year will just be a better year.